Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today's cue card is describe an important river or lake in your country. Bullet points are which water body is that, how do you know that, and why it impresses you so much. Now before starting this cue card, let me share a story with you. I have met with many students who found this cue card very difficult because they said they don't have any particular knowledge about the important rivers and lakes of their country, and because they don't have any knowledge, then it would be very difficult for them to speak at least for 2 minutes. But frankly speaking, I'm a commerce student, and when I was preparing for my IELTS, then this type of cue cards were also very difficult for me as well. And then I researched. I came to know about various strategies and tips by which you can prepare your cue card without any preparation beforehand. You can speak your cue card without any preparation beforehand. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you that how you can prepare this cue card step by step. What are the strategies which you can follow? So let's back to the topic and let's start with the first step. The first step is that first you should know the name and the place of the river. It's not hard. You can speak any river. There are so many rivers and lakes. But if you don't know any particular river or name, then here is the list. You can choose any river and lake, and then you can prepare your cue card by following the further steps. But the first step is remember or learn the name and the place of important river. Important rivers which you can talk about. The first is Sukhna Lake. Sukhna Lake, which is in Chandigarh. Then Ganga River, which is in Haridwar, which flows from Haridwar. And then Satluj River in Punjab, Sabarmati River in Gujarat. There are many other rivers like Yamuna, Narmada, Kaveri, and you can choose many other rivers like Krishna, Godavari. So basically you need to remember the name of the river and its place. That's it for bullet point number 1, and this is our step number 1. Now, once you have done this, write the name of the river along with its place in the comment section so that you can learn it for a long period of time. All right. Okay, let's move towards step number 2. Now, for step number 2, we will take the help of bullet points. Yes, bullet points are very much essential to achieve task response. And it also provides us the boundary for the topic. So let's analyze bullet points one by one. The first bullet point is what water body is that? Now, if you have completed step number 1, then you already have prepared for this bullet point. For example, suppose I have choose the river Satluj, then what would be my answer? I could say the river which I'm going to talk about today is the Satluj River in Punjab. That's it. That's enough for bullet point number 1. You just need to call the name and the place of the river. You have covered step number 1. You have covered the first bullet point. Now, next step is how do you know about that? Now, in this step, you have two options to speak. Either you can speak about reality or you can create your own story. Now, if you are the residents of that place where the river flows, then definitely you can speak about reality. So again, you have two options. Either you could say, I'm living in this place since my birth, since my childhood, so I know this river very well. Or if your family has migrated from any other place to this place, then you have this option. So you can say your father got transferred to this place few years ago. So at the age of 10, you visited this place for the first time. But if you can't speak about reality, then you can create your own story. Now in this story, you could say your friend or relative is living to that place, and in summer vacations, you mostly visit this place. So what would be the simple answer? I have relatives and friends who stay in this city. I usually visit there during my summer holidays. So that's it. After this, you can elaborate your point. You can say, I closely look at the river by sitting on its bank for long hours. I spend some time with my friends. I usually do walk there. So you can elaborate your point. You can explain any activity which you usually do while visiting any river or lake. Okay.
Now, this is a bonus bullet point because in this bullet point, you can speak any ideas as much as you can. Now, think logically. Why anything impress you so much? There could be two reasons. First, for its beauty, it could be very beautiful, which impress you. Second, it can provide you any benefit. Similarly, here you need to speak about the beauty of the river or lake and its benefits which it provides to your surrounding. Now I'm going to discuss 6 ideas. You can choose any 2 or 3 for your speaking and then you can elaborate according to your preferences.
Nature lover. In this point, you can say it makes me feel so close to the nature. It provides me relaxation. It provides me peace, happy environment. So anything you can elaborate. If you are a nature lover, then you can speak about your environment. Okay. Next point is widen my social circle. Now, in this point, you can say, I usually visit this place. I have met with many people and I have made many new friends. So, it helps me to increase my social circle. Next is tourist attraction. As you know that river and lakes are the tourist spots. Many people from far places came to see the beauty of nature. So this river or lake which you have selected, this provides tourist attractions. This is the place for tourist attractions. Next is blessing for local people. In this point, you could say that this river and lake is a blessing for local people because huge amount of population depends on this river for their daily chores. Okay. Next point is generate electricity. Many rivers are used and many dams are built on the rivers. So many rivers are used for the electric purpose. You could say if you choose rivers like Satluj River or Ganga where the dams have been built, then you can say this river is also used to generate electricity. Then boat club, here you could say that this is a heaven of art. There is a facility of boat where in the evening people came with their family and enjoy and spend quality time with each other. So definitely this club is very famous among my locality. Okay, so these are the main benefits which could be provided by a river. I hope now these all points are clear to you.
Let's recall. Step number 1, choose the name of the river and its place. Step number 2, either create your own story or speak about reality. Step number 3, think logically, think logical ideas for bullet point number 3 and just elaborate it. That's it. With these 3 steps, your cue card is ready, your simple answer is ready. Hope this video is helpful for you. Now prepare your simple answer and practice your cue card for 2 minutes. I will share my simple answer in my next video. If you want more updates, then please like and subscribe my channel. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.